Well, hello everyone! Welcome to RoboCop Rogue City, the true life story of a man who got turned into a robot cop in, is it Chicago? I don't actually recall. I don't really remember the whole plot of the movie, but it doesn't matter. This is RoboCop, made by the same people who made another game you may have heard of, Terminator. The good one. And I'm actually like really hopeful for this. Now, I did install this to an SSD, so I thought maybe perhaps the load time would be a little bit faster than it is, but it is a demo. I'm sure it'll get better as time goes by. As a fan of RoboCop, I have high expectations, so we will certainly see.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Get the hands off me.
I'm sorry. There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move. Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you. But that's not all we're capable of. Let's get you up here. We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy, us Torchheads are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. So what is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power. So let's talk.
Cool. It's a pretty cool intro. It reminds me of the movie a little bit. Not really, not at all. But I think it's done really nicely. Definitely gives us a bit of an intro. Lets us know what's happening and where we are in the place that I couldn't figure out. Oh man, I wonder if I'm going to shoot people in the nuts in this, like the famous scene from the the fan-made movie of RoboCop, which is the best version of RoboCop. I will admit.
Good to see you, Murphy. Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV station.
Alright, dude, let's Let's go in this building instead. So, in true form, you don't run. You just walk a little bit faster. Hello, civilian. Alright, he's fine. But where'd the kitty cat go? Let's see if we can find the cat. See if we can pet him with my robot body. Oh, the cat is not around. Detroit actually looks kind of like Detroit. I've only ever been to Detroit once. And,
We're here for the show. Go get him, Robo.
let's go say hello to the ladies. Hello, ladies. Lady number 1, lady number 2. I don't know what your names are, but you're both very kind and nice people. I just want you to know that this is a dangerous location. You probably shouldn't be here. Good job, Mr. Copman. And, civilians, hello. I just tried to let people know that, like, I'm here to do good things. Because I know a lot of people don't like cops, and I think, unfortunately, the cops have earned that dislike on account of their actions.
I can see your radio star quite shaken.
I wouldn't bother. I already ran the plates.
You should know by now when it comes to
But RoboCop is different. He's not like the cops in real-world America. RoboCop is a protector of kitty cats. No, there's a kitty cat right there. Look at it. It's so cute. No, don't do it, cat. Don't. Oh, you big old silly kitty. Oh, I can't be mad at you. Bye, kitty. I wish I could wave at him. Can I wave at him? No. That's unfortunate, because I would have really liked to wave at the kitty.
We're gonna run short of body bags.
I'm gonna give you 10 milligrams of diazepam to make you comfortable.
I like that we made RoboCop walk all the way from back there instead of just kind of walking him up, like, I mean, instead of driving him up, which would have been, I don't know, easier, but...
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on my way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
Wow.
Sound just like my wife.
If
Wow.
that's the case, let's get you patched up.
That's not...
Wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
How is that supposed to be, like,
Press here.
nice
Medic?
or work, you know? I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe he gets paid a decent amount of
There
money,
you
but I
are,
doubt it.
partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostages! So no hard feelings!
Hey! You can't go in yet! We need to wait for the reinforcements!
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I wish I had the confidence that RoboCop has.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go. I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
I've got a secret ring. How much do you think I can get for it?
Is it gold?
It was taken off someone famous. Just look at him. He looks kind of familiar.
Guys, we've got company. Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Drop it, scum.
Just look who it is! Shot him!
Oh man, I blew his leg off. I want to shoot them right in the testicular area. That's the goal for this. Every location is going to be right into the gonads. That's another gonad shot. Oh, I picked up a micro SMG. That's actually really surprising. Oh, switching weapons. Oh, well, let's... Oh, so I can use their weapons against them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and use the micro SMG. What else we got? Another micro SMG. Nut shots. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Oh, that was an accident. Hint program. Press right mouse button to use RoboCop vision to investigate individuals or objects. Can we take a moment to admire this absolutely fantastic music? Because is that not just one of the most beautiful things you've ever heard? Nutshot! Nutshot! Oh, look at him, he got shot in the nuts. Oh, yeah. This is all of my RoboCop dreams rolled into one. Oh, alright. Alright, we'll take it serious now. So they don't really have a lot of, you know, like... Okay, well, I killed that guy, but they don't really have a whole lot going on. Like, I mean, I shot the guy, but, like, he didn't die from it. He didn't really react too much to it. I'm actually slightly disappointed with how that worked. But overall, though, this has been, like, a really fun experience so far. That was fun. Let's go kill some more people by shooting them in the gonads. Oh, man. RoboCop the Gonad Destroyer.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a key card from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They sabotaged the elevators and staircase too. They obviously don't want to be disturbed.
It's a very nice looking basement.
That graffiti is fresh.
Just by seeing it. Oh, I can heal myself. Oh, look at that. I forgot that RoboCop isn't immortal. Certainly seems like it with his awesomeness. I think I actually prefer RoboCop to, like, the Terminator. Yeah, right dude. Oh, what was...
Any more tricks up your sleeve?
Lewis, come
I will keep
on!
them coming.
What a warm welcome, don't you think?
I was shooting that guy. Ooh, some nuke. Oh, crime evidence. Well, crap, I guess I'm just gonna let her do all the work. She's just running through shooting people like she owns the place. But she's not shooting them in the testicles like she's supposed to. Lewis, it's like the movie. You gotta shoot them right in the testicles. I'm sorry. That's just like the funniest thing. I mean, all right, we'll take it serious, and by serious I mean more nut shots. It's just like, I mean, how does that ever get old? It never gets old. That's just like a really cool thing. I've got to say, like, I mean, so far I think they've done an exceptional job. You know, I mean, it definitely feels a bit like this little movie called, you know, RoboCop. It definitely, I don't know, it just feels very much like RoboCop. Like the movie, it just captures things. Yeah, we got like this stuff. This is like a legit sign. If you've ever been to like a building that has signs in it, this building has a sign, and the sign looks like something you would see. And when I'm saying sign, I mean bulletin board. But English is not always a word collection that I am super great at using. I do speak English fluently, I just don't always speak good English. Oh, he didn't grab his nuts that time. Well, don't walk in front. No, don't do it, Lewis.
Almost there.
Oh, what? Did she just blow up? Oh. No, they blew something up. I guess these guys are starting to, you know, be a little bit more of an aim. And it seems like the nut shots in the beginning were really kind of only just this kind of beginning moment. It doesn't seem like it really carries over to being like awesome every time. I mean, it is awesome, but some of the most awesome parts of it don't seem to really happen.
Gotta say, I did not expect such a big crowd.
Lewis, I almost shot you. You can't just run into a room like that. Oh, this guy's dead. Oh, Van Pizza, the best slice in town. I like pizza. Oh, this is the part where I would like to say that a very good friend of mine likes pizza as well, but they like salami and mushroom, which is kind of a weird choice, but I would eat some. I would split that pizza with him because that's what friends do. And also, mushrooms on pizza aren't really that bad. And then also, it could be pepperoni. But I'm pretty sure it was salami. Lewis, you gotta stop. Lewis is, she might be a nice, good cop. But she is not very good at, like, paying attention. Oh, is this a new... Oh, we got a new gun. We got an assault rifle 74.
It's that service box, isn't it? Hey, why don't you check it out?
No, I'm busy. Lewis, stop telling me to do stuff. Lewis is, you know, she's a nice cop. She's a very friendly person. I'm enjoying my time with her, but she has got to stop telling me to do stuff. There you go. I did it by flipping a switch. She could have done that. You can use RoboCop vision to investigate objects or people to find clues. Investigable. What? What? Investigable objects are marked with question marks. Press the right mouse. What? I think they mean investigatable.
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
Gum. The look of disappointment on RoboCop's face is absolutely priceless.
Very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor.
I feel like our time together is about to come to an end. Not because she'll die, but because, you know, we're probably getting pretty close to, like, the game kind of reaching its end point.
Huh?
Oh, for the demo. I should point out the demo.
So, our friends in Blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph.
Chopper's ready.
I've got to go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
Well,
What a freaking psycho.
why did I,
We
like,
need to be quick
see
before
myself?
they kill anyone else. I know that look, Murphy. You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the law, Lewis. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Slime bags detected.
Just look at that, boys! The police dog and its bitch!
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
Yeah, that's like not a nice thing to say at all.
Oh shit, it's RoboCop!
Scumbag.
Yeah, that's what you get for calling her a mean name. She's a nice person. I gotta find all the drugs. Oh, I can grab a community monitor? Yeah, let's do this. Let's break all kinds of stuff. Okay, I keep throwing it into the door. Alright, I want to use one of those, obviously, on somebody else. But maybe there's like something else I can throw. And it looks like the answer to that is no. I don't really need to use that, but I'm going to. Oh, here we go. Here is our monitor. We're going to... Hey, guys. The IT department is here.
I've got one.
I know it's like I'm not doing a great job, but that's just hilarious. I really like these walls, like, get torn apart. Let's see if we can, how far it can go down. Oh, apparently there was an explosives of some sort in that door. I really enjoyed throwing stuff. Oh, for a second there, I thought there was a shotgun, and I was pretty excited. But it is not a shotgun. It's just like another micro SMG. Alright, let's go kill these guys. Come on. And your nuts are gone. Shoot you with the nuts. Oh, I missed. Alright, so I did take like a ton of damage, but it's because I was having a lot of fun and I've got all these healing things, so I think I'm fine. It all works out in the end. I am hoping that one of these rooms is going to have the infamous shotgun. Not that one was actually used in the movie, but... That is never gonna get old. Oh look, I can recover some more health if I wanted to, but I think I'm good. Get out of here. So they were obviously throwing people out of this window. Perhaps? Look at that TV go. Aw, that TV went as far as it could, but it wasn't quite far enough. What about this TV? Let's break this window. Let's watch that TV. Alright, you can do it! Aww. They only go up to a certain extent, or a certain length, but... still pretty cool. And these... Alright, so we got a bunch of people in there. I'll go ahead and refill my health just in case. I'm going to switch to my other weapon. I feel like this is going to go a slow motion thing again. When you face criminals who have taken hostages, you have only a few seconds to eliminate the threat and protect the innocent. Use your extraordinary reflexes to meet this challenge. I think I did it. I think it saved all the hostages.
Thank God you've come! This lady really needs to see a doctor!
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
but the text said good.
We have rescued 3 hostages. One with the gunshot.
I kind of wonder if, like, the reason RoboCop tries to shoot a bunch of people in the gonads is because he no longer has his gonads. I wonder if he misses his gonads. I would miss them. Now the question is, does this explode when shot? No, it doesn't. How cool. They really spared no expense. They decided to really make this as real life as possible. This has been made with an exceptional amount of love and care, and that is something I always like to see. And holy crap, I can punch? How did I not know I could punch? We have to punch people in the nuts now. Hold on, guy, I'm gonna punch him in the nuts. Punch him. Oh. Punch in the nuts. Well, it looks like we can't actually punch them in the nuts, but we can punch them all directly in the face multiple times. No? Oh my gosh, it's actually a lot harder to shoot people in the testicles than I thought. Alright, not sure why that guy exploded. Alright then. That's not exactly like the way that I probably should have played it. I just found out that I could punch, and that was like the biggest... That was the coolest thing ever, so I just wanted to experience it and have a great time. He must have shot something and exploded. Or he shot me in the face. I don't know why people didn't, like, just aim for my mouth. Alright, so there's a little bit of crack showing when you, shoot enemies and stuff. They're really, there's not a lot of kind of feedback with them. So despite the fact that I'm having an absolute blast, it would be cool if there's a little bit more of a reaction from the enemies when they're getting shot, because sometimes it looks like it's just not really a big deal to them, and it ought to be on account of... but it should be. On account of, like, shooting them and stuff, bullets. What's this other guy? Look at that shot. 550 out of 1,000. Ooh, I didn't know. I wasn't even noticing that I have any of that stuff. Oh, too bad I can't see myself from the outside. I could do some photo editing or something afterwards. Still no shotgun. And there may not be one. And you might ask, why are you using the guns they have instead of just your gun that you have? Because RoboCop's gun is amazing, and that's exactly why. RoboCop's gun is super great, and I feel like variety is, a nice little spice. Let's use up a lot of different things, and let's have a wonderful time together with RoboCop. And the micro SOG and our micro SMG and the punks. I think this level is a really good showcase of the game so far, because the level makes a lot of sense. It's really nicely made, and oh my goodness, I definitely didn't expect there to be an explosive device there. Alright. Sounds like we're having an existential crisis.
What are we having?
It's a surprise. Little man, have you washed your hands?
Do I really have to? I wasn't playing in the dirt.
Of course you do. No more discussion.
Darn.
Alex, what do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern. James really looks up to you. He said in school that he wants to be a police officer just like his dad.
We cannot let him pass! It's your fault they'll die!
I think they killed one of the hostages.
Hey, no sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alex.
You okay there, Murphy?
No, I'm having an existential crisis.
What does it want? Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
Oh, I didn't get to see what would happen if I leveled up. I gotta say, this is probably, so far, one of the best games I've played out of Next Fest. It was a really good first-person shooter. Like the story fits kind of like what you would expect with, you know, it being a game based on the movie RoboCop. The gunplay was great. I mean, RoboCop's gun is definitely probably the best gun in the game so far. But it just oozes charm and quality. The animations are pretty nice. The enemy designs are nice. The level design was surprisingly on point.
Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Get back in line.
They're here. Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
No pizza.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine?
I don't know why they look at it as a malfunction. He was waiting until the right moment to, you know, shoot her. Or shoot him, I should say.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life and death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had it. This was just...
Well, that's like an easy thing to say.
Thank you.
That's like something people say, like, oh, I would trust you with this or that I don't actually have, so it's kind of like a meaningless thing.
Snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
Well, let's take a look around the police station. We got a lot of people missing. Mary Jones, Simon Scubis is wanted, David Harrison is wanted, all these people. Cool, but let's look at this guy. Hello, guy. Oh, what is he eating? Oh, look at this. We got another quest just popped up. That's awesome. Let's go see what it is. Oh, she looks really nice.
Deal with blood,
like friendly
guts,
and
but
stuff.
puke is a no-go for me.
What do I look like,
Don't be a
janitor?
sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You've got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind.
Whatever. Let's pick this dude up.
Downstairs. I owe you one, Murphy. Oh no, the smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
So I did like the game. I did let the game just, you know, use, you know, auto settings, and I feel like it has RTX on. And normally I would turn RTX off because
Look who's back.
no matter what, when it comes to RTX, I feel like it's just more detrimental to anything. So I'm gonna check that real quick. Yeah, video, epic and far. Oh, maybe there is no, like, RTX. I'm just having a little bit of stuttering.
Spoil our fun all the time, you metal freak.
But it's not bad, and like overall, I mean, the game, it looks fantastic, so. Alright. What else do we have in here? Sounds like somebody's showering, but I don't see anyone. Alright, well, whatever, you guys.
Damn it, when will this be fixed? Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
Oh, I'm getting like all the kinds of quests. It's pretty cool. There's like so much to kind of look around. I'm actually really surprised that they didn't just end the demo after you finish like the other place. To me, that shows they're very confident. The RoboCop program objective. The program's main purpose is to produce an advanced 24-hour mechanical police officer, a hybrid of cybernetic technology and a human brain. The element that sets the program apart from others is the human door. An experienced police officer, whose abilities and professional experience will be integrated into the machine's onboard computer. All that is made possible through the use of the donor's brain. Human donor, Alex Murphy. I mean, it's not so much that he donated it, it's just, you know, he was pretty much gonna die.
There's my favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Why don't you take a seat for me?
Oh, I think I skipped some of the other quests that I was working on to come here because I didn't realize this was a quest.
That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard, as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
I know how that
Doesn't it
feels.
Hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Look at all main objectives completed. Yeah, I did it. Like, I was awesome. Found some secrets. And I didn't save all the studio hostages, and I didn't get all the crime evidence. Ooh, a B. That's pretty good. That's B for badass. Each time you achieve a new level, you receive a skill point that can be used to develop your skills. Developing skills allows you to increase efficiency, obtain unique perks, and unlock stuff. Well, let's press K then, shall we? Ooh, lots of upgrades here, but I want to click at the Auto 9. Oh, so you can upgrade your gun? That's even better. So our choices are combat, which seems to be pretty standard. We've got armor, vitality, engineering, focus, scanning, deduction, and psychology. So psychology looks like it's going to be something. There's going to be some dialogue options. That's pretty exciting. Doubles earn public trust points. Highlights favorable dialogue options. Ooh, I like this choice. And I'm probably going to go psychology, but we'll look at everything. Deduction. 0% more experience from notes. Well, I mean, that's currently what it is. Alright, so we can more often detect helpful information, such as a safe combination or discover hidden objects or rooms. Pretty exciting. Enhanced map. Alright, so these are things that, like, once they get to a certain level. So obviously, I'm not going to get there for this. I'm only going to at max get to 1. So scanning will be ricochet. I'm not really too concerned with that. Slow motion is one that I am very, very tempted to do. Engineering, a dash would be our first choice. I like that choice as well. You can use fuse boxes to recover up to 50% of your health. Meh. In armor, shield reduce received damage by 80% for a short time. And combat is, of course, we can stun them. We're going to go to psychology because even though I am, you know, obviously RoboCop and like the whole thing is to, you know, shoot people in the testicles. Maybe that's not the only option. Maybe I'll be able to talk to people and convince them that, you know, we shouldn't fight and make friends.
We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
Well, I just put my points in psychology.
I'm not sure.
So the answer is obviously yes.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
Yeah, but there's all these other quests that I need to take. I should have taken more of the quests.
Well, can't say we didn't try. Everyone...
Alright, let's
get back to
go to the map. 'Cause I want to see if we can find out how the quests are shown. Oh, look at this. They are this way. So that's a secondary one. This is a primary one. And I think it's like floor-based.
whatever the fuck you usually do around here.
But that's pretty cool. That's not necessarily the most streamlined or easy way to switch over to like the next quest, but it'll work.
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try?
Like, you didn't ask anybody else? Is this a joke? This is gonna be some kind of joke.
Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
They wanted you to be safe out there.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
You guys are dicks. Can I pull out my gun and shoot them in the testicles? That'll teach him. Okay, so I wouldn't like to go there, but it looks like the shooting ring is downstairs. I also think I just leveled up and got a point, but I know that I need more than 1 point to do anything, so I'm not going to do anything with it.
Murphy, I heard you're scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready. 50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a problem to you.
Yeah. I failed.
Break the road.
I can't tell if you get more points for shooting him in the face or not. Shouldn't be. So think about like when you learn to shoot, you really do want to kind of shoot at the center mass because it's a bigger target, and then you get better at shooting, then you go for the face. I'm actually a little concerned at this whole, like, their goal is 50 for passing, considering I have 208. It seems insane.
Good job. I'll let the eggheads know that you're good to go. See you in the briefing room.
Alright, that was good times. Let's go, though. Let's continue on our little magical adventure as RoboCop and see what we can do next. What is it going to be?
Hi, Murphy.
Hello, Officer Cecil. It's nice to see you. He was nice to me. That makes me happy. I think we could all use a little bit more of that in our lives. Just do
What's on today's agenda?
do stuff that makes you happy.
Is that you sit your ass down and listen.
Wow. Sergeant
No secret.
Reed's not a happy
Crime has
guy.
been on the rise ever since what the media has named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the Torchheads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high-activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open. Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
He was very excited about that.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report, and there's something else I need to do first.
You don't even have any paper. I mean, you have a paper. You have no pen. You've got keys. You've got a cup of stuff. You're lying to me. My RoboCop senses tell me that you are not being truthful. So Briggs is missing. We think the new guy may have him. And Torchheads made contact with the new guy. Perhaps, and there's the crime on the rise. Is there a connection between the new guy and the Torchheads and Officer Briggs missing? Oh, we don't know because we haven't made it that far into the story, but I'm going to go on a limb and say yes. There is absolutely a connection. But let's go leave the precinct. It might be the end of our little journey here. Is this the end of the demo? I don't know. I hope not. I kind of hope we get a little bit more. Do I want to leave the area? Yeah, because it's time to go. Too bad I don't have a RoboCop car. Wow, I'm not impressed with his driving safety. He's definitely an awesome cop, but as a driver, he's a little bit less good. It's actually a little bit concerning. He just doesn't seem to be really too concerned with driving in a good way. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Hello, kitty. Oh, wait, look at him. Look at this little guy. Search for soot. I don't want to search for soot. I want to stay here and pet the kitty cat. Look at it. It's so cute. He's got big old fingers. Oh. That's endearing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This guy is over here messing with the cat. Don't mess with the cat. Okay, he's going to go live inside the boxes. What are you doing, dude? Oh, he is just an absolute master of, hiding.
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Oh, I tried to punch him, but I wasn't able to. So we'll intervene instead. Maybe we can use some of our new speaking skills
First
for
they
advantage.
harass my customers, then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Oh. Well, let's see. I'm not going to destroy the radio because I feel like that's not really the thing that I would like to do, but I do feel for the shopkeeper. The music is kind of loud.
The music is too loud. My sound sensor measures 126 decibels. You are damaging your ears as we speak.
Oh, man, don't talk to me like that. I don't understand numbers.
I gave you a chance.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Whoa, you stole it recently? Oh, that's a shame. Well,
Officer.
I mean, it's not really the thing that I think is the right way to do it, but you are very welcome. Let's take a look at the cool stuff we've got. We've got Didoritos. They're only $1.50, and it is impossible to eat just one. Limited edition, something family pack. Okay, these seem pretty kind of okay, but now the Fruity Loops, oh, those look delicious. And look at this little bird. He's so happy. Oh, this part is cool. I like this. The Lion Share cornflakes, Lion Share fruit rings, some Choco rings. We got some walnut chocolate bars. Oatmeal cookies, some raisins. That's kind of an odd thing to find in there. We got buff soda. We got some other kind of stuff. Oh, look, jars of mayonnaise. Actually, no, it's milk. Holy cow, milk. Okay. That makes more sense than mayonnaise, but I don't know. I feel like it would have been mayonnaise. What else do we have? We got some boxes. I like that the shopkeep is just letting me do whatever I want. Nuts Kitty. Almond flavored. What? Oh, and lots of pasta. This is kind of an odd shop. It actually kind of makes me a little bit hungry. Alright, well, have a good day, citizen. I'm going to go on to my journeys of, protecting the city from crime. Let's see. The pawn shop seems like it's potentially okay. Nothing going on here. Is this guy alive or dead? Let's check on him.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Well, you have a little kitty cat next to you, and it looks super sweet and happy, so obviously the cat is, happy, so you're probably a decent person. Jolly Burger looks like a nice place. The city looks nice as well. What are these guys doing? Hello.
Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Wow. That guy's kind of a jerk.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime.
That seems kind of bad, but he does seem to be kind of a jerk. Somebody gives him a ticket.
For the future, to save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
You tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
You're welcome, you and your cans. But I mean, it's, it's not nice to be mean to people. Just be nice to them. That's all you have to do.
Today, the whole nation mourns the loss of Mr. Pinky, host of America's most beloved children's show, Growing Up with Mr. Pinky. He was brutally murdered by a motorcycle gang in a Chicago brothel after a heroin smuggling gone.
Alright, that looks peculiar, but apparently it's not peculiar. So I like that we seem to be able to kind of walk around and look around and see what we can find. Maybe perhaps, solve some crimes while we're at it. Take a nice little stroll through the park.
Here, I haven't congratulated you yet.
Who killed Casey Carmel?
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
Let's see. I am even better
When it comes
live.
to cleaning criminal scum from the city, I am even better live. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Let's see, is that homeless man
considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped a body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
You guys are asking me to do some detectiving skills? Well, you are in luck. So not only am I a great cop, I'm a great detective. Yeah, it looks
Somebody
like
dumped her a few feet from here.
she was hit
Blood traces
pretty
on the ground
hard in the
indicate
head.
She was dragged. Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's this green-blue shit on her arm. No idea
Looks
what
like
it
she had carpal
but
tunnel
there
at some
is
point.
more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Relevant to the case.
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Poor Casey.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Well, these cops are so much nicer than the other cops I've run into so far. Alright, let me talk to this guy in just a second. I don't think there's anything else for me to observe.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with, and years later develop serious diseases from.
See, we know that, like, there's some green goo on ladies, so it's
Who do you think runs the
plausible.
advertising
Probably not
business?
aliens, but...
They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
I feel like this is a reference to the fantastic movie They Live.
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
Alright, you lost me at that point, guy.
Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time.
Probably a psychotherapist.
Now, the set.
All this walking down a nighttime city. When was the last time you took a walk in the dark in a city and felt really safe? Well, I don't know. I haven't actually done it in a while.
Mike was driving and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a gunshot.
Wait. No, it's just a bag. I thought it might be a kitty cat. I was like, oh, another cat. I'm actually really happy with how many cats there are. You know, it makes it look like a nicer place to be. Oh, this place would be nicer if they would clean up a little bit after themselves. Nice atmospheric setting. Honestly,
hey, Robo, can you help me out here?
This feels a little bit like
Why make such a big deal?
Philadelphia. Or Pennsylvania, in certain parts of Pennsylvania.
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me, because the guy broke your nose?
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Letting them steal means fewer drugs on the streets. What? No. No.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
Oh, there's one right there. How convenient. And this phone booth is out of order. Hello. Oh, I can talk to her.
What's up, sugar? Looking for some company?
I'm not
Good
looking for
evening.
company.
Was Casey Carmel a friend of yours? She was found dead a few hours ago.
So it's true. I usually don't talk to the cops, but Casey bragged she met with some rich guy from TV. She was gonna milk him dry. But who the guy was? Only Casey knew. That's all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a someone waiting for me.
Find a working phone booth. We just have to find one. I haven't seen one yet, aside from the... Well, I found a phone booth, but it doesn't work. Oh, okay, so it's this one. But first, let's take a look at what movies are playing. As a police officer, you can issue tickets for misdemeanors like a public drinking or disorderly conduct. Really? I can give a parking ticket? Jerry Jenkins, Project Tomb, Saturdays at 4, but...
What? Someone knocked out his teeth, including the gold one. He's asking if anyone found it.
For some to learn how not to lose the track of time is to learn how not to lose their money.
I just gave somebody a ticket, and that is so cool. Alright, let's call the drug dealer. Let's get this guy on the phone. I'm gonna shoot him in the testicles if I find him.
What?
Is this Maurice?
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
Let's see. I would like to try a nuke or too busy to earn some money. Or shouldn't clients take priority? I feel like it is one of these two, so let's go here because...
So you would not want to earn some money, would you?
I don't! I mean, I do. I do want to earn money. But wait. Your voice. You sound like...
a future happy customer.
Fucking RoboCop! You wanna bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. It's just your friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
RoboCop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
So my plan here is to kill all of them. I know
I'm telling
that...
you, officer, dumpsters are like a bag of candy.
Yeah. You know, I know that I said that I was gonna, like, you know, perhaps try not to kill everybody and try to talk to them, but drug dealers, yeah, no, they're like on my list of people that I wouldn't want to try to communicate with. I mean, they're doing terrible things with the whole guns and whatnot, and not guns, but drugs, giving people things that are making them die from overdoses.
Someone starts shooting again. Make sure the kids hide under the bed.
Alright, so he was definitely doing some laundry. And it looks like things didn't quite work out. Psychoactive substances. Yeah, there's a ton of drugs here. Like, this dude was definitely a drug dealer. Maurice, I'm writing you because your phone's always busy, but after what you did, I wouldn't want to be seen with you anyway. Suit wouldn't mind you stealing Nuke from those 3 morons if he got his cut. He gave you the last chance to pay him off, but you screwed it. That's too late. So you better change your address. I can assure you that your excuses won't work with the torch heads. They're crazy. Alright, follow the shoe prints. So I feel like they kicked in the door. Oh yeah, it is. Alright, entering the roof. I feel like we're going to have a couple of extra guys. I do wonder if they're going to give the option to shoot everyone, because that's what I want.
Listen, guys. I'll never touch your stuff again. I swear.
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice.
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
I'm actually really surprised at the obvious
All we want to say is that you
knowledge of
violate
the economy
basic
these
rules
guys
of the
have.
market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical.
Not to mention illegal.
The fuck?
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion you will ever have.
Get him!
Nut shot, and nut shot. Oh man, that is hilarious. Alright, okay, because the one guy, like, fell off the roof. Can I not play, like, one single demo without it breaking? Okay, so it seems like it should be okay to just reload to the last autosave. Maybe I shouldn't do the nut shots, but
Listen, guys. That's so what you are. You're but it and shit.
Not you.
Get out.
I'm glad the autosave is so acceptable. Okay, that guy. Oh. Okay, so eliminate threats. There's no one else to eliminate. I wonder if it's because the guy's fallen off the roof. I might have to just avoid this quest and go do something else, but
Listen, guys.
things happen.
You're but it and shit.
Not you.
Get out.
Alright, so since shooting this guy... Yeah, apparently just the nut shots are just...
Shit, man.
Doesn't really count.
Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
There are serious charges against you, Maurice. However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these 3 dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Psychology. Yeah, let's use our
Let us
psychology.
assume you
See if this
escape.
was worth it.
Without those dealers, you have no constant source of nuke. So what are you going to sell then?
Oh shit, man. It's all your fault. You cost me my job, and life's expensive, you know?
Not in a jail, and we can even find you an assignment. If you cooperate, you can get a job at the prison laundry.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what I like to do anyway? I feel like I won the lottery, man! I'll tell you where these jerks kept this stuff, but I have to have our deal in writing.
Maurice decided to cooperate. Well, good for you, Maurice, because I would have shot you in the testicles otherwise. Come on, RoboCop, let's go find some more testicles that need to be blown off the legs and whatnot of people. Is that where it would be? No, it's not your legs, it's the groin area. This will be like one of those times I'm probably going to get in trouble on YouTube because I said the word testicles a billion times. But you know what? It's okay. If it happens, then, you know, they'll just mute it out or something. I don't know how it works. Entering the arcade. Alright, exciting times.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do you?
What a douchebag.
I'd probably just go kick through the door or knock on it. But let's take a look at our racing games. Here we go. Techno Warrior, Super Void, Bomber and Bomber. That seems pretty cool. Techno Warrior. It doesn't seem like I can play any of them, but we'll talk to this dude before we go on our little
the owner participating in any criminal
adventure of nut shooting.
Are you kidding me? Half the things I've seen around here would be enough to put him behind bars for a decade.
Let us hear your statement.
No way, dude. He might be a douchebag, but if you lock him up, this place will get closed down, and where am I supposed to play hooky then?
Stay in school, dude.
Should not skip school. It is important for them to attend every single class.
I stopped listening after should.
Oh, wow. What a little, I don't know. I don't want to say anything mean about him. He's just a kid, and he just obviously needs to make some better choices. Okay. Ew, what is this? Gross. Oh, too bad we can't play this. I would like to get one of those balls. I could carry the balls and then give them to the other people and be like, oh, hey, I'm sorry about the fact that you don't have testicles on account of me shooting them off being the world's greatest police officer and whatnot, but... Alright, so it says I need to go to the basement. This arcade is huge.
I didn't know you had such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you?
Wow. Yeah, this kid's doing drugs.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh, man, a real, like, TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
This is a teenager. He looks like he's in his 20s.
Say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke, but I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ!
Search warrant granted. Oh, right.
Is that the ocean?
Just gotta ask around. You know, at least RoboCop does, like, kind of stick to his morals, and he's like, you know, I'm not gonna
Open
just...
the door. I have the warrant.
You know, do stuff.
Upsie, I think I dropped my key somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
Oh, that's hilarious. I did the thing you said to do. Oh, people.
It's RoboCop!
Surrender your weapons.
Yeah, I can't nutshot him though. It's like the only thing that's... It's the only thing that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, and occasionally it just seems like they don't really react to it, but I mean, for the most part, Gunplay is really fantastic. It's really enjoyable. You definitely feel like kind of like a badass. And I can pick up things and throw things? Come on, that's... That's just super cool. Ooh, we can... I picked him up. Let's throw him into this guy. Alright, there's so much stuff here. Let's see. Oh, micro SMG. Another micro SMG. We got a little game of Nuke 'em. Oh, what do you got here? Say nuke or get lost. Tell the buyers to stop using made-up names for nuke. None of this double cheese, anti-N, hot sauce, body bags, and red fucking whatever. It only makes my guns confused, and that's... Or guys confused, and that's bad for business. Pigs can't do shit, and there's no need to speak in code. These dopeheads either buy nuke or Jacko. Your lovely superstardom, boss. S, which is probably soot. Let's continue looking for the drugs. We will find them. We will stop the drugs. I am the world's best robot cop. Alright, back to detectiving. Oh, this place looks so cool. Look at these posters. Proxy. She seems like a really nice lady. She's got 2 guns. She has no pockets. Ah. Cuber's Arena. This looks like something that I would play if it was a game. Look at it. It's got like little happy dudes. And Death Awaits. It looks like a nice little creepy, scary story and or game, whatever it may be, but interesting. This door is locked.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can't a guy just sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find Soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
Let's say psychology too. I like that I went with psychology.
You two are not real torchheads. True torchheads are fearless fighters, never afraid to face the enemy.
We are fearless fighters!
Don't listen to him. He's playing you.
I wonder what Soot will think once he learns about your cowardice.
Grab some nuke! We'll show you our warrior flame! Hell yeah, let's make it burn! No, you damn fools!
I feel as though they're gonna regret this choice. Alright, is there anybody else? So I almost shot this guy in the middle, but it seemed like he was innocent.
Straight
well,
to
not innocent,
business,
but
huh? Looks like you're my type of guy. But even if I wanted to help you, I can't. Only his closest people know his whereabouts. I just distribute his stuff, and to be completely honest, I don't want or need to know more than when the next shipment is coming.
You must know the location they mentioned. Tell me where they took the police informant.
And if I tell you, what's in it for me?
Let's see. Shortened sentence,
Your
perhaps.
sentence reduced if you cooperate.
Yeah, but if word gets to Soot, he won't do business with me again.
Once I am done with him, he will not be doing business with anyone.
That's a good point. I think we've got a deal. They've taken him to the ghost house. It's what they call one of their sites. From what I've gathered, it's that big, burned-down building a bit down the road. Anyway, that's all I know.
That will have to suffice for now.
Alright, what else can we take from here? Let's see. I didn't really take that much damage, but I mean I did, because I kind of messed up a little bit. Installation invoice. Oh, 2,982. I bet that's going to be the code for the door. Engineering level 6 required. Interesting. Deduction level 2 required. Let's see, can we do anything here? No, we do not have enough skill points. Well, that's unfortunate.
Stay here. Dispatch. Requesting a squad car.
Well, that was a fun romp. I mean, I had fun there. That was really cool. But back to searching for Soot. Oh, I think he's going to be out here somewhere, and then we're going to have to probably go find him and introduce him to his balls through my bullets. Oh, yeah. This is just the weirdest thing ever. It's such a good time, though. I mean, it's... like, if you were going to ask yourself what you're going to do on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night, there's my kitty cat. She's probably not too keen on me saying all these words about balls and testicles. They're not words she usually hears thrown around the house.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000. Registered to Melissa Kuzak.
I'm out here, like, searching for a crime? And you want me to, like, you know, look at some other
Stop
stuff?
shaking in your boots. Look, RoboCop is here. We're safe.
Alright. Let's see. Has this guy seen a stolen car by any chance?
I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name. But I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently. But I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
What are you hiding, my dude? Yeah, who says, like, is it okay if I just do crimes?
With that technical mumbo jumbo?
Come clean now, or there will be serious repercussions.
Oh, I thought for sure you seemed to say trouble. That would have been better fitting.
When? So there's this boy, Scott. He works for me on and off. He might have something to do with your case. Let me open his locker for you.
Well, thank you very much, my dude. I'm glad that you saw some reason. What's happening? We're just like staring at each other.
That's
It's
his
like,
locker. Go on, have a look. And what do you reckon?
Variety of car theft
you, man?
tools. Yeah, most
For
likely.
the time being, where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Okay, so tell me about him.
Why you think he is responsible?
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it, but nearly every month he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life, and where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
That is all for now.
Hey, make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Yeah, maybe if he wasn't stealing cars, it wouldn't be such a big deal. That's one of the things, like, I don't think people understand. Like, I mean, a lot of people use their car to, you know, get to work. It's their livelihood. If they lose their car, then they're screwed. They could be homeless. They could die. There's all kinds of things that could happen. So this... Oh, wait. Where are you? I heard you, kitty key. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. There's your little kitty. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a little tabby. Just having the time of his life. Alright. Bye-bye, kitty. I'm so glad that we get to do stuff with the kitties. Actually, we don't get to pet them or do anything. I wish we could. That would be really cool. Oh, well, it just put me back into the main quest. I guess we're not going after Scott, so...
Oh shit! It's a metal freak!
Forge heads will
You
burn
need
you
to
alive!
teach some manners.
Oh, he's up there. Ooh. They've really, I really thought this one through. Alright, so I'm not sure how we do this safely. Yeah, because I don't feel like I can actually shoot that guy safely. Definitely not proud of myself for this round. If I can pull this gun off yet. Can I pull this off? Oh, I can detach the heavy machine gun. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic experience. But a chair is also an option. Now we're going to stick with this weapon. We are going to go through and we are going to teach these guys why you do not do the things that they do. We do have a lot of other options though, like the tree... Or, a tree, I don't know what I'm... Ooh, a chair. I mean, a chair's kind of like a tree. Oh, you guys are really in for it now, because I have 90 bullets, all of them with your name on it. Oh, we're going to break through this wall, I think.
Are you the police informant? Do you know where I can find Soot?
Oh man, all great questions, but could you untie me first? They really
outdid themselves with these knots.
Talk.
Hey, I don't know how you usually operate, but that type of information don't come free.
What is your freedom worth to you?
That's actually a great point. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punks' attack on the TV station and decided to meet with Soot on their turf. The meeting is supposed to take place tonight during Soot's concert.
Concert?
I know. I'm not really a fan of his music myself. But that's not what those shows are really about. Why don't we, get out of here, huh?
Lewis, Soot is meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear. By the way, I've got something for you, Murphy.
They call me Pickles. And you guessed it. There's a funny story behind that name. This one time, I saw Torchlight stealing a delivery truck. I went after them, hoping that a VCR would fall off the back of the truck, you know? But it turned out to be groceries, so they left it. I made a pretty penny that day selling pickles. Still have a couple of jars laying around if you want them.
So you are an opportunist.
Hey, I prefer street entrepreneur. You know what they say, good business is where you find it. It's nice to be free again. Thanks, Tin Man. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my police go-to guy.
Officer Briggs is missing.
Missing? Shit. May our city have mercy on him.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
I really don't know. Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. Sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. Funny enough. He always tells me to be careful when getting info. But the truth is, I'm not the one running around Gangster's Paradise dressed in blue.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back a long way. He gave me a helping hand when I hit rock bottom. And I've been in his debt ever since. He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and wife, though his missus don't seem very fond of me.
You seem proficient in undertaking police tasks. Ever thought of making a living out of it?
Oh no. One thing you should know about me. I love cops, you know, law enforcement, laws, all of that. I think those are great ideas. But so is Nuke, and when I need it, I tend to forget about the other stuff. So, you know what they say. You can only serve one master.
Need to go. Duty awaits.
About that, I've got a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing, but I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib, and it's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it. Could you please give it back to his family?
This is stolen property, and you expect me to return it?
Gee, that sounds bad when you say it like that, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure they receive it from the repentant thief.
Oh, boy. You're a tough negotiator. But surely you don't mean now. I gotta chillax after all this.
We will proceed with haste.
Ah, for God's sakes, man. As you command, Officer Steely. Hey, Tin Man, over here. This is where Briggs lives. Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole in my pocket. Apartment 21. Oh man, my hands are sweaty.
Are you going into a drug-related withdrawal? Do you require...
This is it. Deep breath. Let's do this. You first.
RoboCop. Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, no, 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 no. This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say that.
I can't stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding my husband?
We are
No.
still looking.
Okay, I haven't even really looked
Is there
yet.
anything more that you could tell me about his disappearance?
I've already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
Let's see. What was his last known location?
Where was the last location that he was seen?
I remember him telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction, that's where the leads were taking him. I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous, but he
So I
felt
think he might not
sorry for
even
that
be in the
old lady.
city.
He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we'd been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
He never told me. But maybe it's in his files.
Alright, just...
I heard that
we get a little bit more information.
reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out and never came back.
Why do you think that Pickles is involved in your husband's disappearance?
My husband's a good man. Sometimes too good for his own sake. He believes in second chances, even if someone doesn't deserve them.
Like Pickles.
That unappreciative asshole constantly gets himself into trouble. I mean, who's always there to get him out? You guessed it. Salt of the earth, Mike. Pickles has a bad influence on my husband.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, RoboCop. Now I just need to break it down for our son.
He does not know?
I didn't know how to tell him. He's a smart kid, and I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come home? It's getting late, and the streets aren't safe these days. He normally dawdles, but having you tell him should light a fire in his britches.
I will make sure that he returns home, madam.
Thank you. He's playing on the basketball court nearby with his friends.
Why does she have me, like, go and tell him, like, just because I'm, like, a robot man? And he's gonna be like, oh, hello, robot man. Oh, people, just take responsibility and just... It's whatever.
That went pretty much as expected.
Don't give me no lip
We
pickles.
are not done.
We're not?
You still have that watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that
What? What a wonderful thing to say. RoboCop's like, he's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I like his little quips, his little
We must
one-liners.
get to the basketball court.
That's just around the corner. Are we playing? What's that got to do with time?
I mean, I found that, like, these quests, I mean, they all kind of go really well
We're going
together.
to remind Gail's son that it is past curfew.
Wow.
Dad,
Who's this guy?
Good evening, citizens. I need...
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
Is a metal shell all you see when you look at me?
Shit. Is he always like that?
That's right. He's one existential motherfucker. And that's why we're a team.
What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
I don't really like
I
this
saw a
guy.
couple of kids drawing with chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. It has its perks. You'll love it. I see a couple of drawings over there.
Some different ones? Alright. Dude, Pickles, you have some amazing
This was drawn
eyesight.
not long ago.
In this issue of Independent News, number 14, extraterrestrial marketing. Another commercial stuffed with subliminal messages is being filmed behind the courthouse. They won't fool us again. River littering trend. Or is it just a cover story to feed the sea monsters lurking just below the surface? Signs. Interstellars paint their names on the buildings around the laundromat. This is how they will take ownership of the entire town unless we stop them. Oh no!
Ah, there's more over there.
I don't know what he means by more. Oh, so I just leveled up. I don't know what I want to use it on, so I'm just going to kind of hold off on it until like I run into something that I need again.
Daniel!
Come on, kid! Where are you?
You should be somewhere around.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his. What about over there?
No, it is locked. They did not go inside. They threw out the chalk here.
Must have found something. What the fuck?
Well, that was
close.
That was
We better
gunfire.
hurry.
Oh man, we better get there before this kid gets shot. Oh, they're shooting a teddy bear. Oh.
Do it. Come on. End him. What are you waiting for? Fuck him up. He's laughing at you.
Hey, what the hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
No, it's the cops. I don't want to go to jail for this shit.
Is that a gun? Oh, you're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Oh, goodness, that is how you hurt people. This is why gun safety is important. I'm personally not a big gun guy, which seems maybe potentially kind of ironic considering I'm playing RoboCop and shooting people in the testicles, but I'm more of a bow and arrow guy, or like, I don't know, swords?
My mom said that
I like to think I've got a bit of chivalry, ingrained in my lifestyle choices.
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone got to drop one. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say...
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Come on. Sit down. We need to talk. Those friends of yours, They take the easy way out. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, lonely place. Do you know why your dad is such a stickler for the rules?
'Cause he's a chump.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's not always easy to do the right thing. It takes strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you kidding me? Your father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped an ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead and covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, your father opened his home to him because that's the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now?
Mom.
See, you already know what to do.
Yeah, look at that. Pickles has his heart in the right direction, right spot.
You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
It's late. Let's get you home.
Well, you told my mom about the gun?
No, she doesn't like me already. Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
You're welcome, Pickles. You turned out to be a pretty decent fella.
Hey, partner. What's the status on the old slaughterhouse?
I had to take care of something. We can go there soon.
Sure thing. Pick me up at the station when you're done.
So I think because I did, well actually no, there's like, who killed Casey Carmel, who, it's the stolen vehicle. I mean, there's just a lot more to do in this demo. I'm actually really surprised. But I'm just gonna, but I don't really want to spoil the whole game for myself, so I'm just gonna go focus on finishing this specific aspect of the game, because I mean, if otherwise it's just gonna, you know, gonna keep going and going for me. Okay, so this is over. You still have like some side quests to do. Yep, I can, or, you know, let's go take a look here and see. Oh, there's another quest over here. So basically, there's a lot of other things to do. I am gonna go ahead and end it because it's been like 2 hours. So my initial thought of jumping into RoboCop was that it was going to be quite a lot of fun. I love RoboCop. I think it's one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. It's just a really fun time. And then you get into the game. You're introduced to the game with some, you know, some fantastic music, some just great introductions of all the characters. It just becomes this really enjoyable moment in the game. And you also get to shoot tons and tons of people directly into the testicles, and it is perfect. It is the best way to start your Wednesday, or Friday, or Thursday, or Tuesday. Basically, any day of the week, it's perfect.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
Q. But anyway, yeah, so I'm really surprised at the amount of content in the demo.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I would know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here. and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
I only carry out the request of justice.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there, but look for something on Jenkins, too.
Well, anyway, so there's a couple of things that I didn't knock out in the demo. So we've got this little spot here, who killed Casey Carmel. We've got a gang stash. The search for is where it actually ends, so we wouldn't be able to do anything else there. And in the stolen vehicles, there's really not much I didn't do in the demo. I think there's probably a couple of things that I missed in the previous location because I came here probably a little bit too early. But there's a lot to do here. I'm actually, like I said, really surprised at how much there is to do in the demo. The gameplay itself has been fantastic. I know the game comes out in like November, I think it is, or maybe a little bit later. I don't actually remember. But when the game comes out, I feel like it's going to have a really extreme level of polish. It's going to look great. It's going to just be a blast. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope that you watched and enjoyed what you saw. And, you know, the link will be in the description. You are more than welcome to go and try the demo yourself. The demo is available today up until at least through the 16th of October at the end of Steam Next Fest. But the important thing is this game is freaking awesome, and I quite enjoyed it. And I highly recommend it. Thank you for coming, and remember, only you can like prevent like crimes and stuff by shooting people in the testicles. In video game, not in real life, but in RoboCop. I don't advocate for violence. That's all.